Welcome to our retirement, folks.
We're just going to tell Trevor the story about the cat. There's a programme called Cats from Hell. And this couple had called, well, little lad had called them in really to come and have a look at his cat because it just meowed all day and wanted food. And when they were sat at the table, it wanted food. And throughout the day, if it went to sleep, it had sleep apnea and it used to just snore, make loud noises. And her husband was a lorry driver, so he tried to sleep during the day because he were out. And he came in, the cat man, to have a look at it, and he says, "Now, how much does it weigh?" She says, "Well, last time we had it weighed 18 stone.
18? No.
No. Would it be?
Can't be 18
It
stone.
was 18.
18 somewhat.
Yeah, 18 something. I don't know.
Pounds.
Would 18 pounds be a lot? It was.
A big cat. It was overweight.
Yeah, it was well overweight.
Right.
Anyway, when he put it on scales, it had gone up to 21.
Oh, right.
So he says, "What are you feeding this cat?" She says, "Out that we have." She says, "He loves cheese." They called him Elvis, this cat. And donuts. They love donuts. You give him normal kibble sort of stuff and he turned his nose up.
I bet it did.
Because she was feeding it ham, processed ham, cheese, donuts, I don't know whether there's something else. Anyway, he threw them all in the bin.
Did
He says, "I know it may seem like food wasting, but it's got to be done." So he gave them projects, like she had to take the cat out for a walk. He'd got a special harness for it. The chap had to weigh it every day, and the little lad had to make sure that they did their jobs and also keep an eye on Elvis and try to get him to play, because it didn't play, it just slept.
Right.
So the cat man gave him a plate and it had like fish tails stuck up in the middle of it. And he said, "You've got to give him this raw meat, so much every day." And it sort of got stuck in fish tails. So he had to chase it round. And he didn't eat it all. He left it, because by the time he'd looked for it and found it, and he'd had enough. And then also they were trying to give him these little tidbits and getting him to play with things, but he wasn't interested. Anyway, when he came back, he had lost whatever, a few pounds or what have you. And eventually, this cat was walking around outside really good. I mean, at first she only took it out 3 times in a fortnight. She should have taken it out every day, but she was overweight as well, so she wasn't happy about going out. But eventually they got this cat down to a normal cat size. I think it lost about, went down to, what did I say, it was 21. I think it went down to 11.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And then by the time they'd finished the programme, it had gone down even more. And it loved going out. It loved having a run about on the lead, on this lead. And it were even starting to play with toys.
Right. And it stopped. Did it sleep apnea go away?
Yes, it calmed down terrific amount.
Right.
Yeah. And I mean, he said it's either cat or me that goes. I can't cope with this anymore. He says. Anyway, they were all happy at end, and they definitely got the cat's weight down. But it had to stay on this. They said, she took it to the vet and he said it were pre-diabetic and it had hip dysplasia. So it just we laying all the time. Every time you came to see it, it was laid in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
In a different place. So
Pat likes watching these.
It did well. They did well, getting it down so much. Just can't remember proper weights that they got it down to, but it looked, I mean, when it started it was thick as this, and when it ended up it was sort of like a slim version of itself.
Wow.
Much happier, much happier.
Yeah.
These cats like things to climb on walls, put things on in different heights. They get bored.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know whether I'm...
you're not into that sort of thing, are you? But
No, I'm not.
I like watching it every now and again.
Oh, no, it's not it's sort of a cat crawling around everywhere, climbing up stuff.
Oh no, the special shelves that you buy for cats.
Oh, sorry.
So that they can climb on them
Right.
and lay on them. And they're up out at where you see, they can see what's going on. Whereas this one cat were on settee, and every time somebody come and sat on settee, it clocked them. It were in its space. He were a photographer, this fella, and his assistant threatened to leave him. She says, I can't take this anymore. This cat. You know, I mean, she had cuts.
Oh,
no, I mean, not just cuts, there were scars. It left scars on her.
Oh, my neck.
Anyway, sorts them out. Yeah. So here we are, we've had a shopping delivery.
Yeah, we have. Yesterday, we decided, well, because Pat wasn't fit enough to go shopping. We're horrible out anyway, well, pouring down.
Yeah.
I said, well, shall we go on Ocado's website and order some stuff and have it delivered? So that's what I did. And it's come this morning.
Yeah, it has. We've got all our
Just put it on this table.
Put what on this table?
What have we got?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, they sent me wrong wine, so I've sent that back.
Oh, yeah. They sent in number 1 instead of number 33. I said, well, there's no point taking it.
Carrots, Pat?
Yeah. Have some of them for tea.
Oh,
Oh, that's a big milk. Didn't ask for one of them.
is that? Oh, must have ordered that size. Oh, eh?
Oh, that's a size we don't normally get.
Mixed grapes.
Yeah.
These are them braised steaks that we love.
Does anybody bothered about them?
Do you think they're bothered about seeing these? Spaghetti bolognese. Spaghetti bolognese.
That's one nice.
Lovely. Yeah. Yeah, these 4 cheese raviolis.
They're Tracy and the Leaf.
Tracy and Leaf here have them. Yeah, and
oh, that's
green
the
pesto.
pesto.
Is that the one?
No.
Isn't it?
No.
Got the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
That's just a sauce.
Eh?
Green pesto sauce.
Oh dear.
That one.
I'll put it there, article. Well, they don't want to be seeing any. We've got some more.
Yeah, there's another 4 bags.
I don't
Excuse
know.
me. So we've been trying to ring the doctor again, haven't we? The surgery.
Oh,
They just keep putting you in a queue and you're hanging on and hanging on.
you can't go up.
I were on 15 minutes last night, well, yesterday afternoon, and I was still number 4 when I put phone down.
Yeah.
Number 4 when I picked it up, and number 4 when I put phone down. I thought, oh. I mean, and if I were on my phone, my little phone that I have, I mean, it's eating my money up.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
So, well, I use Tracy's house phone, but...
Or mine.
Or yours, because yours is... We just top mine up with £10 every time. Well, it'll soon eat into that £10 if you're on.
You see, I got that tamsulosin from the hospital, but they're only 7. So within that 7 days, I've got to contact the surgery. They won't put it on a repeat prescription unless the doctor gives the go-ahead, says okay. And yet, I've been on the app. I have the app for appointments. No appointments available at all before the 18th of December. And you ring up and you just can't get through. How are you supposed to get these tablets on repeat prescription? I've no idea, because you just can never get an appointment with a doctor. So I've actually bought some from e-pharmacy. I bought a month's supply myself. That's what it's come down to. Because we just cannot get old. I can't cope with that surgery at all. If you go up there and try and make an appointment, they won't give you one. They'll say, no, you've got to ring at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's it. And the place is deserted.
When you go in, there's nobody in the waiting room.
Yeah.
Hardly. Oh well.
I mean, no wonder all A&Es are so inundated. Which there's an article in paper this morning in the news. This bug that we've had, it looks like it's really
taking hold out there.
Causing NHS problems. People turning up with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's like we had, you do need antibiotics to clear it up,
the chest infection you do, yeah? Yeah. Well, well, we both do. I suppose at our age, you don't fight infections when you're older like you do when you're younger, do you?
No.
You need a bit of help, don't you? Yeah.
I mean, there were an oldish couple in front of us, weren't there? Who'd been there quite a long time. And in the end, she said,
did they go?
We're gonna go. We're gonna tell them that we're going.
I can't understand why they never saw him.
I know. Well, they did see him in triage bit and other bit. Now, what they were in there for, I don't know.
I know, because
he were getting really worn out. And she went and bought some food from Tesco's, didn't she?
Yeah.
I think he were needing to have something to eat and just a lie down. He were just, I mean, that were 12 o'clock-ish.
So they'd been there same time as us.
Yeah, round about.
They were there when we arrived, weren't they?
Yeah.
So
no,
they'd been
they
there.
came after us.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, but not long after.
Right.
So they'd had enough. They went home. I think somebody else actually went home.
Well, these people do give up and go because they shout names out and nobody answers.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You've got to be prepared to wait anything up to 10 hours.
Yeah. I mean, because you've been seen by what they call a triage person, and they've taken your blood or...
Well, the first, they take your blood pressure and that's it. And then you get to having a
conversation with a
nurse. and then you get to have a blood test.
Mm.
Then you get to see a doctor.
And they were saying blood tests were backed up because of amount of people that were coming in.
Mm.
They just were backed up. So that was that.
Oh, 15. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to understand what I'm looking at there.
So you can put 2 new light bulbs in the bathroom cupboard today, can't you?
I can, yeah. Yeah, I can.
We can't fix the light switch. We're going to need a new pulley, aren't we?
Yeah, it needs a new switch. Yeah. So, how are we? I'm not 100% anywhere near. I'm still getting pain when I pee, but it isn't as bad. It's all eased off.
Excuse me.
But I'm getting a nice cold spot now for my troubles.
Sore lips.
Can't be allowed to
Just get better.
get better. Yeah.
Oh dear.
You're a bit better. You say your head's a bit clearer today.
I feel that, well, we're getting there yesterday, and today it's good.
You had some food last night, didn't you?
I did.
After tea?
Yeah, I had a bowl of ice cream and a sandwich.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I felt like I needed a little bit more.
Right. Oh, that's good.
Because I've been not wanting much.
Yeah.
Anything else we need to say?
I'll tell you what though. It rained, really rained heavy.
Oh, aye.
At one point. And our Tracy had been in the bathroom, and she come into me and said, "Do you know we've got a leak?"
Oh.
I said, "What?" She said,
Oh,
I walked into the bathroom and round one at lights, it were all wet.
Oh.
Oh no.
Not something else.
Not something else. It just goes on, doesn't it?
This is what we say about property. You're always doing something.
This is, when I used to say to you,
how are we going to maintain it?
An old house, we can't live here as a retired couple. We'll never be able to afford maintenance. Because old property always need something doing to them. And we were right, you know.
Yeah.
Mind you, we didn't know we were going to buy a twat.
No. Oh, dear.
That van.
Yeah, well, that had its leaks and problems.
That cost enough.
After.
That leaked. I was forever on that front window.
He always loved throwing water over me, you know.
Throwing water over you mean?
Well, when you started van up that time and it just come pouring down on top of me in camper.
Oh, hi.
And then when we lived next door, when we were first living down here, I were in bed and he wanted washing up bowl. Well, we'd put it on top of the wardrobe because we thought we had a leak. Well, we knew we had a leak.
We did have a leak, yeah.
Then.
But I calculated, I thought we haven't had any rain for a while. I don't think there'll be any water in that bowl. So I jumped up and grabbed it.
Off at top of wardrobe.
Off at top of wardrobe. But it did have water in it. And he went all over Pat's head.
In bed.
In bed.
Yeah, bed were just outside that wardrobe.
There were all bits of old plaster all over her face.
So he loved drowning me, don't you?
And in the van it had rested somewhere, hadn't it? When we set off.
Yeah, it ran down.
Somewhere.
And ran into...
Onto the top of your ear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get this. We think it's a tile that's moved
Yeah.
up on this roof, don't we? And David was supposed to fix it. But, I mean, it's 3 stories up.
Four. Four at back.
Stories up at back.
Yeah.
So you can't get front back
No.
without you hire a scaffold. And he said, oh, I can do that from window. But to do that, he's got to take the window out in the attic and then crawl out onto the roof. Which, I mean, he's 62. We don't really want to be doing that, but now we've got the leak back.
If you fell off that roof, you'd be dead.
Kill yourself.
You'd be dead.
You would. Thought of him doing it.
Yeah.
But
Anyway.
So, I hope you're not having as many problems as our Tracy's having in this house with things, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
If you live in older properties. I mean, how long is it since they did this house up? Started, well, when Alethea were a baby, she were a baby, wasn't she?
Oh, aye.
So it's been.
Well, no,
you know what it's
2001. When they moved into here.
Yeah.
Into this place.
Started doing it.
2001. And it took them 15 years, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's 2016. So it's 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 8 years.
Yeah.
Since they
finished it.
Finished it.
So, and now you're starting again. To replace
that little tiny drip might have been going 8 years.
Yeah.
That they didn't know about.
Yeah.
Yeah, in this bathroom down here.
Yeah.
It's dried out though.
Yeah.
That dehumidifier's dried it out. And they've got the shower tray. I'll tell you what, I'll take camera up and I'll show you the shower tray.
Right.
There's the shower tray there. Waiting to be fitted. These are the tiles. These boxes of tiles here. There. So this is the tool room, what we call the tool room. Where we just keep stuff. Right. Well, there you are, folks. That'll do for today, I think. I want to thank you all for your well wishes. I'm surprised you still bother with us. We seem to just be, well, we try not to be depressing, but you think, well, blooming heck, this couple are all a sale. There's all a summit up with them. Do you really want to be watching people who are all a sale? So, all you who have stayed with us, thank you very much. Thank you very much, and thank you for all your well wishes and your support. I really do appreciate it. I marvel that you still want to watch us. All right, folks. See how we get on. Ta-da.